I have been covering some of the best ETFs designed to maximize growth and income while placing a very strong emphasis on minimizing downside volatility at the same time. Now, with the current state of the global economy, many of you have been asking which ETFs may be positioned to outperform in this environment. As you know, I am a huge fan of high-income ETFs, and without a doubt, these ETFs remain extremely powerful tools in times of uncertainty, because the extra income they generate can help cushion portfolio volatility, create a steady source of cash flow for investors, and facilitate dollar cost averaging into stocks or ETFs that go on sale during market pullbacks. But high-income ETFs aside, there is one dividend ETF in particular that, in my opinion, stands out the most, not just for its growth potential, but because of its ability to capitalize on market momentum while providing an added layer of downside protection, thanks to its powerful stock selection strategy and management style. And I'll walk you through my reasoning in detail, so make sure you guys stick around until the end because this one is definitely important. Now, to begin, risk management remains key, which is where active management becomes extremely valuable, because actively managed ETFs have the ability to capitalize on changing market trends and sector rotations, which helps boost total returns while also minimizing downside risk. But of course, the fund's underlying strategy is crucial. And in my opinion, dividend growth is one of the most effective strategies to focus on in today's economic climate. Any dividend growth ETF with an active management style can be a very powerful combination moving forward. Unlike passive dividend ETFs, which often screen for the highest dividend yields, dividend growth ETFs focus on companies with the ability to raise dividend payouts year after year. And this creates not only stable income, but also supports long-term capital appreciation while naturally reducing downside risk. And large-cap dividend growers specifically tend to be far more stable and resilient. Which brings me to the ETF that I believe is extremely well-positioned right now, and that is CGDV, which is the Capital Group Dividend Value ETF. I made a video highlighting this ETF as one of my top picks to potentially outperform the broader market for the remainder of 2025, and that call has played out extremely well. It's one of the top performing ETFs in the entire market right now, and it continues to attract massive inflows, with its assets under management growing extremely rapidly. Now, since inception, CGDV has consistently outperformed the S&P 500 while providing superior downside protection, and that is largely thanks to its large cap value focus and active sector rotation. Over the past month alone, CGDV has continued gaining momentum relative to the S&P 500, which is a very strong signal given the current market conditions. Now, before we continue, let's briefly run through the fund's fundamentals so that you can get a better understanding before we move forward. CGDV launched in February of 2022, so it's still relatively new, but we now have over 3 years of performance data, including the 2022 bear market, the 2023 and 2024 AI-led market recovery, and the extreme 2025 volatility driven by tariff uncertainty and geopolitical tensions. Throughout all of these cycles, CGDV has not only captured upside momentum in line or at times even better than the S&P 500, but more importantly, it provided superior downside protection compared to both passive dividend ETFs and broad index funds. Now the fund manages over $25 billion in assets under management, which means it is growing at a rapid pace as more investors recognize the strength of this ETF. Now, its expense ratio sits at 0.35%, which is slightly higher than passive ETFs like SCHD or VYM, but for active management that has consistently delivered both better returns and better risk management, that fee has proven to be worth it. Now, let's talk about the ETF's holdings. CGDV currently has a strong allocation towards industrials, technology, healthcare, consumer defensives, and financials at a rather even and well-distributed allocation. The fund holds major technology leaders like Microsoft, Nvidia, Broadcom, Meta, and other companies deeply embedded in the AI revolution. What's especially important right now, in my view, is the ETF's strong allocation to the industrial sector, which has recently outperformed the S&P 500. While much of the market remains focused on big tech during the AI boom, the real bottleneck is infrastructure, particularly energy, data centers, and the physical capacity needed to support continued AI expansion. Industrials are direct beneficiaries of this trend, providing critical solutions like cooling systems, power management, and energy storage. That exposure offers a compelling way to capture alternative growth while also managing risk, as industrial demand tends to remain resilient even during economic slowdowns. On top of that, with unemployment beginning to rise and yield spreads steepening, signals that often precede slower economic growth, the ETF's additional exposure to defensive sectors like healthcare and consumer staples which together make up over a quarter of the portfolio, adds another layer of stability. One of the biggest challenges investors face is knowing how to structure an ETF portfolio, not just which ETFs to own. And if you're looking to start the year strong and learn how to build or optimize an ETF portfolio, you can join my Build Your ETF Portfolio workshop. And for the next 2 weeks, you can use the code NEWYEAR to get $70 off. This is a no-fluff, framework-driven workshop that over 100 members are already using to bring clarity and structure to their ETF portfolios. Inside, I walk you through a step-by-step educational framework covering growth ETFs, dividend strategies, high and fixed income ETFs, and international diversification. Whether you're focused on growth, income, or a balanced approach, and whether you're just getting started or nearing retirement, this workshop gives you a clear structure to make more informed investing decisions. You'll also get 1 week free access to my Substack community for ongoing market insights, new ETF launches, dividend portfolio strategies, and direct Q&A with me and my team. So if you're ready to kick off the year strong, you can enroll using the link in the description or comment section below. Now, moving on to the fund's dividends. While CGDV includes dividend in its name, the fund currently yields around 1.6%. So technically, it is not a dividend ETF like SCHD or DGRO. And yes, I know many of you have pointed this out to me, but the yield is not the focus here. The real focus is dividend growth. Dividend growth tells you a lot more about a company's long-term strength compared to simply looking at its current yield. And CGDV shines here. Since inception, CGDV has posted a dividend growth rate of over 20%. And if you look at its dividend growth chart, you'll see a steady upward trend, which is exactly what you want to see from a long-term income and growth perspective. What's especially impressive to me is that even though the fund is actively managed and consistently adjusts its holdings, it has still managed to maintain a very strong dividend growth rate. Typically, funds with frequent trading struggle to sustain consistent dividend growth over time. But in this case, not only does the ETF maintain a relatively low turnover rate, it also continues to deliver steady dividend growth, which showcases how efficient and effective the fund managers have been in executing their strategy. Now, one of my favorite tools on Seeking Alpha is their ETF quant rating, and CGDV has consistently ranked number 1 or at least top 5 in its category thanks to its ability to capture upside market momentum while controlling downside risk. So let's get to the main question. How does CGDV actually work? The fund uses a multi-manager structure with 5 portfolio managers each overseeing specific sectors. Now, the investment objective of CGDV is to produce income exceeding the average yield on US stocks and to provide an opportunity for growth of principal consistent with sound common stock investing. So, in other words, the fund is emphasizing capital appreciation as well as dividend yield and dividend growth. And this is the all-around combination that we look for: superior growth potential and superior downside risk mitigation. Now, looking at the fund's prospectus, it states that 90% of equity assets are invested in companies rated investment grade, which indicates that the fund prioritizes companies with good credit quality. So why is this important? For one, income stability. Investment-grade companies are known for maintaining stable dividend payments, ensuring a consistent income stream for investors. This then translates to lower volatility, and investment-grade rated companies typically have lower volatility, resulting in a smoother investing experience with fewer significant price swings. This is exactly the type of characteristics you'd want to maximize risk mitigation, which is why this fund was better able to minimize volatility compared to its peers in 2022. In the recent market sell-off, CGDV showcased how effective it could be at minimizing downside risk. And as the markets recovered, CGDV managed to recover at relatively the same strength and momentum. That is why the fund has outperformed benchmark indexes by so much. Now, on top of that, the fund may invest up to 10% of its assets in equities of larger companies outside of the US, increasing diversification, which is always a good thing. And that is exactly why I believe that CGDV is one of the best positioned ETFs in today's environment, where you get diversified sector exposure to manage risk and capture alternative growth, supported by active management that adapts across market cycles, and a focus on dividend growth, creating a strong balance of long-term growth and risk control. And that is all for this one. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not financial, investment, tax, or legal advice. Discussions of ETFs, investing strategies, market updates, or specific funds are general. not tailored to your financial situation, and should not be relied upon for decision making. Investing involves significant risks, including total loss of principal, and past performance does not guarantee future results. I am not a registered financial advisor. My content reflects personal research and publicly available information. I may earn affiliate commissions from mentioned products or links disclosed per FTC guidelines, but these do not influence my opinions. Always consult a licensed financial professional and verify information independently. By watching this, you agree I am not liable for any losses or consequences from your actions. International viewers should consult